In this week's episode, we pick up where we left off, exploring the Sierra Nevada mountains in our never-ending quest for epic campsites and beautiful scenery. After exploring Raymond Peak, Indian Valley, and Sunset Lakes, we started heading west, exploring every path we could find. Some were smooth, but clearly untraveled. Some were a bit rocky, and some were just downright narrow. And some were a combination of all three. Come along and join us as we continue to explore these parts of the El Dorado and Toyabe National Forests. We decided to follow a spur from the main trail to its southern endpoint at the wilderness boundary, with hopes that we might find one of those legendary gems of a campsite. After crawling over some downed trees, you always wonder if you might find an amazing spot that nobody's been able to get to. Unfortunately, this one turned out to be nothing more than a dead end. So we made our way back and drove over to check out the eastern shore of Tamarack Lake.
I wonder if that's Jeff Davis Peak.
Might be.
You could go around this way.
I don't know. I'll find out.
You're gonna go, there's the Tamarack something trailhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this just looks like the campsite right here. Right at the end. Yeah. No fire pit here, though. There were a few really decent campsites along this side of the lake, but it was still pretty early. So we added those spots to our catalog and kept on going. I guess worst come to worst, we could always come back here to camp if we get skunked. I had been told of a couple of spots west of here that I really wanted to check out while there was still plenty of daylight. Both of these recon points proved to be down some of the tightest trail we had seen on this adventure. It was a constant barrage of evergreen trees dragging both sides of the Jeep. That's really the way this kind of recon goes. For about every 9 bad spots, you find one really good gem. Oh man, seriously? Okay, this is the trifecta. It's steep, it's rocky, and it's narrow. That's gnarly. This is super narrow. We got back to this spot. What I don't see, I marked this as a potential campsite to check out back here. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like there's more down here. Didn't even see this area. What's down here, guys? Big flat area right here. Yeah, this is a cool spot right here. Yeah, you can see the path comes right down through here. And that looks like they moved that log out of the way in pieces so you could circle back around through here and then come all the way down to here. This is a cool spot. This is awesome. Man, this is a good spot. Holy cow.
This is a freaking gem. Got a little pond and meadow over there. We could camp here if you want. Is it too early in the day?
It's almost 3.
Wow, look at the water line on that rock down there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have to mark this one for sure. This is really cool. So this is what happens when the trails are a little narrow and low. We end up with all kinds of stuff like that stuck to the Jeep.
Although one of the 2 recon sites I had added to the map turned out to be really amazing, there was still a lot of daylight left, and Noel suggested one more destination. This new destination was something we had not even thought of. It was going to be a roll of the dice, but we went for it anyway.
So we're gonna try, it's already like 3 o'clock?
3:30.
It's already 3:30, so it's getting late. But we're gonna try and head to another trail. This might be a mistake, but if it gets too late, worst case, we'll just find a place to camp or we'll figure something out. But we're gonna risk it and see how far we can get.
We were headed to Forestdale Road, with the goal of finding a place to camp in the mountains at a place called Lost Lakes before sunset. Yeah, they call this a road. So here I'm really concerned about this tree on the other side of the creek. This is really steep on both sides, and I'm afraid that right turn on the other side could push the top of the Jeep into that tree as I make the turn. I guess there's only one way to find out. That wasn't so bad. The tires were struggling for grip there.
All right, so in typical fashion, I got to call my wife out because I was all kind of stressed out thinking, oh man, we got to hurry up. We got to find camp. We got a long way to go or whatever. And she's all, hey, let's go check this place out. Not only did we just come up the most awesome four-wheel drive trail, and I'm going to show you guys that tomorrow because we'll be leaving going out that way. Look at this spot we found. This is freaking awesome. Man. So,
Sap in your toes?
Cooper's got sap in his toes. What's the matter, Coopy? You got pine sap in your toes? Cooper, what's in there, buddy? That's what you get. But yeah, there's, again, can't really have a fire, unfortunately, because it's late in the season, but there was a nice big fire pit sitting here. And we made our way around this lake on the back side over there. There's a trail, creek crossing and whatnot. And you guys will get to see that when we get out of here tomorrow. But we're gonna go ahead. I've got the Jeeps pretty level. I mean, I'm on a big rock back there, as you can see, to level things out. And so Mama's got a good kitchen, and then we're gonna set our tent up kind of right in this area right here, which should be cool. And we should have a good night. And sun is about to dip down below the mountain behind us, but this is epic. This is so cool. I'm super stoked. Yeah, that water's crystal clear. Oh, you're right. Wow, that water's crystal clear. Alpine lakes, man, they are something else. Pretty cool. I was keeping the dogs company, but I kind of want to go take a peek at how dinner's going. Let's check this out. Oh, I see meatballs.
Meatballs.
Yeah, baby. Oh. Whee! Oh, I love you.
This is enough for more than just 2 of us, by the way.
So we're at a pretty high altitude tonight, and this is probably be the last time we're at this kind of an altitude this year, because it's already October, and frankly, we're fortunate there's not snow here right now. It's been a little bit of a bizarre year. I think it was close to 100 degrees today at home, and right now, what time is it here? 6:47. It's almost sunset, as you can tell. Twilight happening here in just a little bit, and it's like 65, 68 degrees out, which is crazy. There is not even much of a ripple on the water tonight, which is, it's pretty crazy. We're lucking out. I didn't expect this, but I'm happy that it happened. It's pretty cool. And the puppies are very, very tired. Oh, arugula salad, our gnocchi and peppers. Right on.
You'll eat it all, I know you.
Kind of a pig.
Some meatballs.
Meatball.
How many meatballs would you like?
Oh, 3's enough, probably. Oh, look at all the goodness.
Parmesan.
Parmesan's always fantastic, huh?
Okay. Is that good?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. And then we got fresh beer.
Yes.
All right.
Arugula. I have some too.
Our exploration on this second day of the adventure turned up some amazing campsites and took us to some beautiful places. We still have more to see before this trip is over, but that's going to have to wait until next time. I hope to see you next week on Golden's Gone Wheelin'.